What? A fishing spot right here? Oh, so Dionysus.
That underworld of yours places a real pit, isn't it, Zach? A shame you're stuck down there. But we are gonna get you out of there together, you and I.
Yeah. Right. Never, though. That doesn't work that way. This could work. Oh, by the way, little difference I did is I changed from the normal homing bow into this, which is, you know, ooh, that's a perk. He has a really fast speed. It can load a cast into the next shot. Anyway, let's fish here.
I know you're out there, fish.
Right, yeah.
Think I got one.
Knucklehead.
Another knucklehead.
Yeah. Right, so if I press B, it's now loaded into the next shot. You see? It shot it out. The quality for this video should be just a tad bit better than usually. Because I have... Does the thing I put mean everything has fucking super armor? God damn it, no, I didn't think about that. Oh god, this is like a really challenge run. I don't like it being super armor for everything, but whatever. I guess most stuff is super armor anyway. It should be slightly higher quality. I'm trying to prepare for the next series I'm doing. Jesus, this is infuriating actually. And I really want that series to actually have the quality I want. Because this one, it has a lot of pixelation, and if you know Sony Vegas, then you know exactly why it has pixelation. I'm trying to fix that. Because Sony Vegas is the only program I actually know how to use when it comes to, like, editing software. And Filmora, but Filmora was garbage for Dark Souls 3.
My daughter to a base-born farm boy, she... Why, little sprout, I wasn't very kind to her, I think. Certainly not once her father passed. It was her mortal blood that made her weak. Born to mortals, taken by mortals, I suspect. So now they pay.
Cool story, but I don't think that's the case. That's good. Nice. I gotta get into the habit of loading my cast. So this is gonna be pretty easy if it's asking me to kill a thing with every perk, you know? Because I'm gonna be getting every perk constantly. Every single guy that has super armor is gonna have a perk. Phew, indeed. I hate this room. You know, it's like it's compared to the lava of Asphodel. It is just the movement options in this room are abysmal. You cannot move through this. And I guess there's this strat, but then the enemies just like become stupid when you try that. I'm sorry that I'm swearing so much in my videos, but you know, I am trying to control it compared to what I usually swear. That sounds worse when I say it out loud, but I guarantee you, I do swear a lot, actually. But at least I don't swear as much as my friends. I think that's a win. Oh, we have one of those new rooms. Let's go. Love that. Love to see that. Actually love that. Alright, love the shot. Alright, so not everything has super armor. That's interesting. I was somewhat expecting everything to have super armor when I first saw that guy, but let's go down here. Oh. Requires 5 heat. Sure, but how much money do we get? And what does this room entail? Ouroboros.
You're trapped, boy. Don't you understand?
Without getting hit? Well, that surely is a challenge. I won't say it's not. No. Whew. Let's go. 200. Hold the onions. Ooh, we go straight to our big boy. Hello, have you missed me?
For sale.
Ho, you're selling the good stuff today.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate. Let's go, Coronact.
Could be good, but I'll take this. Something about my special. What's my special stuff? Oh wow, I can actually charge it up. Could I always charge it up? I don't think I could. Hold your special, yeah. Well, that's interesting. I love that. Because I can wait until the opponent's right next to me, so I can strike them with all the... Yeah, and I'm never gonna actually do that consciously, you know that, right? Oh, I just did it. Oh, and this spawns this now. Okay, cool. Yeah, a little bit more of a challenge, you know? As you might call it. That was easy.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, the Chthonic Purse is now ranked up. That could be good. Now that I think about it, that could be really good. Let's go on this, because we need keys. Not a lot more keys, but we need some keys. Right. Yeah, of course it's gotta be this.
Found me, huh?
If you think that today I'm really, what do I call it? I have a lot of energy. It's because I'm somewhat happy. I had a good day, really good day, actually. So far, it's been great, and it seems my friends are also doing nice because they got some rare stuff on the game, and that's nice. Always nice to hear. I don't mind. Clearly, not jealous or anything. You know, stuff I've been trying to get for like months. No, just not much. Anyway. My stupid rant aside, it's been a good day. I went out like in the city with my dad. Ate something, we talked a bit. I don't really get to see my dad a lot, but when I do, it's quite nice. I live in a different city than him, so I go to his place sometimes, not always. Every month, I think it is. And I like it when I'm there. Except the PC is a lot worse, so whenever that happens, I need to prepare videos. Because I couldn't record there under any circumstance. That's a no-go. My video would run in like 360p. I mean, it's clear no one wants that. Oh, who would want to watch a video like that? Actually, no, I have a friend who makes like 144p, so like the lowest quality videos, and he still gets like hundreds of views somehow. I am still dumbfounded by how that works, but well, that's for another day for me to figure out, you know. It's not something someone should ponder over every single day. I guess it's just the magic of YouTube, right? Some people get views, some people... Those guys are invisible? Are we losing our sight here? Man, I really cannot tell what's happening in this one. Really, like, this is just such a different game now. Okay, let's get that heart. So, let's talk about some more open topics, I would say. Right, what's an open topic, first of all? It's something that most people would probably do. Playing games, in this case. If you're watching this video, you most probably play games. Or if you don't, I don't know why you're doing here, honestly. But, hey, I guess, nice. It's a nice game, you should play it, Anyway, for those who don't play games, I don't have much to talk about right now, but I might come up with stuff later. But for those who do play games, I think Red Dead is an interesting game. I wouldn't call it good or bad because it lies on that boundary very interestingly.
Thank you, mate.
Have you ever thought about it? About what Red Dead is? Because it mostly plays itself, if you think about it. In most cases, you don't even have to, like, steer your horse. And the hipfire auto-aim is just so incredibly high. Like, it's trying to help you so much that it's too much, actually.
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Oh, all three of them?
You ready, Megara? To Symphony? Let's go.
But at the same time, the story is really good, you know? It's just something you don't forget after you've played. I think that's really interesting, because although there's not much gameplay, or the gameplay that is incredibly easy, people still play it for fun. Which... There's, of course, different kinds of people that play games. That's absolutely normal and natural, because who would play games if not for the fact that they're games and to have fun? Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, in my case, I like difficult games, and this sure is one. It's pretty difficult, especially at the start. Like I've played this again, and it's interesting. It's really difficult at the start. I'm surprised just at the difficulty it has. But most people wouldn't enjoy this kind of difficulty. Same with Dark Souls. I have a friend who played Dark Souls with me, and he found it really easy, but only because we were playing multiplayer. He doesn't know the difficulty of playing Dark Souls single player. It is so much harder. Well, that was pretty easy. I almost used the Death Defiance, but let's call it easy.
The others flew off.
And, of course, it's normal to want to play a game without actually committing suicide or something while in the middle of it to complete a level. But at the same time, I find it interesting how it's also discouraged to have different difficulties. Because think about it, if Dark Souls had an easy mode, that would cause a lot of outrage from the community.
Got it.
And if it did have an easy mode, a lot of people would be happy because they can play the game without, you know, dying 1,000 times on the first boss. That's a fair point. I can see that. I've been playing games ever since I had 2 years of age. Of course, I wasn't consciously making decisions at that age of what I was doing in the game, but I was still playing it. The definition of playing is doing something, an activity, for the purpose of having fun. You could say you play with a dead body if you enjoy that kind of stuff. Most people would find it really weird and also would report you to the police, but that's still technically called playing, you know? Even though I shouldn't do it, don't do it, never do it, actually. And it's interesting because while I've been playing games my entire life and I know the typical stuff you would find in one, most people today haven't. If you think about it, more people are playing games as a kid right now than as an adult or as a teenager. And that's mostly the reason why basic to understand games have been getting popular. Think about, let's say this is a really interesting topic that I don't want to get too deep into, but let's say Fortnite. Okay, Fortnite is an interesting game. I played it a lot and I had fun while I played it, but it definitely got repetitive, and I feel it's
Hey there,
made...
hon. So what do you think?
Right.
Pretty good tune, right? Don't know how come everybody doesn't sing. Lightens the mood, passes the time. What's not to like?
It's
Right.
a beautiful song. Even though you're angry with him, Orpheus, I mean, you're always singing still.
Oh, it's not Orpheus's song. You kidding me? This one's all mine. He always did like going on about how I'm his muse. Well, that's because I wrote half his songs for him. Bet he didn't mention that, did he?
Well, not exactly in those words, but Orpheus can be a little hard to pass.
He can be a little hard to tolerate. A quality I hope isn't going to rub off on any of his mates. I should get back to practicing. See ya.
Interesting. I'll upgrade my boons randomly.
Sure thing, hon.
Okay, decent boons to upgrade.
Bye now.
See you.
What I was saying is, Fortnite gets repetitive really quickly. And kids enjoy that repetitiveness. They don't find it annoying. It's not necessarily that they enjoy it, it's they don't see it being there. It's like it's invisible for them. Which does indeed mean that you can just make a game that repeats itself and kids will play it. I remember as a kid playing StarCraft over and over again, the same levels, always losing. Maybe, really rarely winning. And that was the gold mine. I was playing that game for that moment when I won. Somehow, even using my dad's saves, I won with my doings. Well, mostly my doings. But it was such a rewarding feeling that I couldn't get over it. And
Some zest.
I feel like games nowadays for me don't have that same feeling. And it's quite disappointing, really. I sometimes find a game that just encapsulates that exact feeling, and it's perfect in a way, as you would put it. But at the same time, is it as good as what you remember? If I go and play StarCraft now, will it still be the same? Well, yes, I have tried. It's still the same. It's really good. Oh, that's a nice upgrade. But, you know, it's not the same. And you know what I mean? Nostalgia makes things seem better than they actually are.
A little quiet.
So it's always nice to think back on the memories you had of a game. But I don't think I would recommend to anyone trying to relive those memories, because it'll end up more disappointing than nice, and you won't like it. Trust me, you won't. It's not the same thing. You'll mostly ruin those memories by knowing that the game isn't what you remembered. Can we get his super armor off? Holy god. Jesus. So in the town I live, there's a really big church. This is completely off topic, by the way. And it's so loud, but it's one of the biggest churches in the country. And I said town, it's more of a city actually. My bad. That was a mistake on my part. And it's beautiful, really. Of course, I would never really stay on the inside of that because I don't like churches a lot, but it's interesting.
To admit, you're very capable with Coronoct. Now I can hit a bullseye in my sleep, but you'll be right there with me if I don't keep practicing, I think.
Well, this... I don't know how this would work. Let's try this. Okay, so if I load my cast, will it... It's still frost, but I saw some green. It might be homing now. Yeah, that would be really cool. Let me try that. Huh. Oh, let me actually try the homing thing. No, don't auto aim. It runs out of the ice thing at some point and starts becoming homing. Interesting. So if I'm far enough away, it does become a homing missile. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
There we go. Nice nectar. Now going down there, I'd lose all of my HP, and that's the last room. Isn't there like a well that I could buy some more HP before going there? Don't seem like it. Well, that's too bad. Maybe I can get a membership card though. Who knows? Please, get on. No membership here? Here, there, you know? Just no? Okay, fine. Fair enough.
I'll take this one.
I will. I actually forgot what I was talking about, to be honest. I'm disappointed in myself, somewhat.
This is not the deadly Hydra chamber I expected.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a bit more of an interesting chamber where you can chase me basically everywhere, Hydra. I would like it if you don't do that. Right, right. Positive outlook already? That's a good sign. The best of signs, actually. Alright, yeah, I guess that was kind of inevitable here.
You can't be serious.
Well, I will say this is a bit more difficult than I expected. Surely they'll to make it difficult. Also, why is its body floating? Oh, it can just go anywhere at once now. Nice, that's a good sign. Nice. I think I talked about this episode, and if you dislike that, then I'm sorry. If you enjoyed that, then, well,
Bounty's mine.
glad to make the commentary a bit more better than usually. But anyway, let's go up. Let's take that.
Purge boons for coin.
Nothing there. This is not that great. Yeah, just must keep going up.
Get me out of here. And check.